He is young, talented, and has already decided games that will go down in Real Madrid's history. But is Rodrygo getting too comfortable in the shadow of the team's great stars? For the second time, the Brazilian has turned down a major offer from Manchester City, and the Brazilian media is buzzing about his decision. Some believe he's just a supporting player at Real Madrid, lacking the ambition to become a leading star, even if that means moving to another team. Others argue that he's making the right choice by staying at the biggest club in the world, where he's already a multi-time champion. The debate is heating up. Does the number 11 lack ambition? Or is he right to stay put? What's your take? It's a choice that divides opinions and raises an important question. Is Rodrygo right to prioritize Real Madrid, or is he missing the chance to soar to greater heights? In this video, we'll dive into the story behind this decision, explore the arguments from both critics and supporters, and uncover some surprising insights. Stay with us until the end, you won't want to miss what's coming. If you're a football fan and a cool person willing to help, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Manchester City, for many years known as the most dominant team in Europe, knocks on your door. A club that is not only the reigning European champion, but has also turned the Premier League into its playground in recent years. And leading this empire is none other than Pep Guardiola, one of the greatest tactical minds in football history. More than that, Rodrygo would join a dream attack alongside stars like Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne. A system that highlights individual talent while elevating the team's collective performance. This isn't just a job offer. It's a golden opportunity to take his career to the next level. With Guardiola, the story changes. He is known for turning promising players into legends. That's what he did with Lionel Messi at Barcelona, and now with players like Phil Foden and Haaland. Rodrigo would have the chance to be developed by a coach who knows how to get the best out of his players. So why turn all this down? The opportunity to be a protagonist in a new chapter of City's history. What's the real reason Rodrigo said no to such an enticing offer? Let's dive into this now. Rodrigo has made it clear that he's happy at Real Madrid and feels there's still a lot to achieve with the Spanish giant. For him, wearing the iconic white jersey isn't just an honor, it's a responsibility he doesn't feel he has fulfilled yet. However, this decision has sparked strong reactions in the Brazilian media. On sports shows and social networks, debates are ablaze. On one side, critics argue that Rodrygo is too comfortable, settled at a club where he has already won everything, and should be chasing new challenges in his career. For them, accepting Manchester City's offer would have been the perfect opportunity to step out of the shadow of stars like Vinicius Jr. and become the absolute protagonist elsewhere. On the other side, many defend Rodrygo, claiming that stability and loyalty are also forms of ambition. For his supporters, Real Madrid is the pinnacle of football, and continuing to shine there is just as challenging as excelling at any other club. Moreover, Rodrygo is only 23 years old. There's still plenty of time for new adventures in the future. This discussion goes beyond just this decision. It delves into deeper questions about what ambition means in modern football. Is changing clubs necessary to prove oneself? Or is staying loyal to a giant like Real Madrid a bold demonstration of courage and determination? Rodrygo seems to know what he wants, but the media's reaction shows that public perception doesn't always align with players' choices. For Rodrygo, rejecting Manchester City wasn't an impulsive decision or one based on comfort. In numerous interviews throughout his career, the forward has made it clear that playing for Real Madrid was always a dream. Since childhood, he has viewed the club as the pinnacle of football, the ultimate destination for any player aiming to be among the greatest in history. Rodrygo believes he still has much to contribute to Real Madrid. He doesn't just want to be another name on the list of great players who've worn the jersey. He wants to establish himself as a legend. He knows this requires time, dedication, and patience. For him, every game, every season, is another opportunity to leave a deeper and more meaningful mark. Another critical point is that Rodrygo sees Real Madrid as the best environment for his development, both technically and personally. Being in a competitive setting surrounded by elite players and under constant pressure to win is something he considers essential to reaching his full potential. He values the trust the club has placed in him and understands that at Real Madrid, he's not just building a career, he's writing a legacy. Rodrygo also seems to have a broader view of his journey. He knows opportunities like Manchester City's might come again in the future, but for now, His heart and mind are entirely focused on winning more titles and becoming an icon at Real Madrid. For him, ambition isn't about switching clubs, it's about proving he deserves to shine on the biggest stage of all. This decision inevitably draws comparisons to other young talents making their mark in football. Players like Erling Haaland, for example, have taken bold steps in their careers, seeking new challenges and environments to prove their worth. Haaland left Borussia Dortmund to join Manchester City, where he quickly became a central figure in a team dominating both the Premier League and the Champions League. His move not only brought immediate success, but also solidified his image as a player unafraid to explore new frontiers. On the other hand, Rodrygo has chosen to stay where he has already built a strong foundation. For many, this choice might seem conservative, especially given the Brazilian's potential and the chance to thrive in a different competitive setting like the Premier League. The question that arises is, does this decision reflect loyalty to Real Madrid and confidence in his path, or could it be interpreted as a lack of ambition to explore new horizons? It's worth noting that while Haaland and other young players shine by taking bold risks, Rodrygo chose a club that many consider the pinnacle of football. Unlike others who still need to prove their abilities on a bigger stage, Rodrygo is already at one of the world's top clubs, where the pressure to succeed is relentless. In this sense, his decision to stay can also be seen as an act of courage. He chooses to compete in an environment of maximum demand, rather than seeking something theoretically easier or more comfortable. Still, these comparisons fuel the debate about career paths. While some players stand out for their willingness to change clubs frequently, Rodrigo seems to be building a different narrative, establishing himself as a cornerstone of a legendary team, as other Real Madrid icons have done before him. Time will tell which approach yields better results in the long run. Ultimately, Rodrygo's decision to stay at Real Madrid is deeply personal. He knows his goals and dreams and believes he's in the right place to achieve them. While some criticize him for lacking ambition, others see the loyalty and patience of someone who wants to build a solid legacy at the world's most prestigious club. Will Rodrygo cement his place as a legend at the Santiago Bernabeu? Or will he regret not taking the chance to explore something new and challenging in his career? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. He remains one of the brightest prospects of his generation. Now we want to hear your opinion. Do you think Rodrygo is right to prioritize Real Madrid and seek stability, or should he take on new challenges and risk a transfer to a club like Manchester City? Comment below and join the debate. And if you enjoy analyses like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content about the world of football. Your support makes all the difference.